Take you back now to Westbury in the west of Johannesburg, where police are firing rubber bullets and stun grenades at angry protesters. Now, Westbury residents have used rocks and burning tyres to barricade the road and are only allowing Rahima, Moosa, mother and child hospital medical personnel to pass through. Horisani, I know you are still with us there. We know that the residents have vowed to continue with their protest action until their demands are met. Now, they say they have been without water for weeks now. So talk to us about the situation. It remains tense, right?
Yes, it's very tense indeed, but we see now it has quieted down a bit. It's just a small group of people throwing stones from a far away distance. Right now we just see a patient's transport has been allowed into the hospital, but we managed to speak to the ward councillor a moment ago, where she's saying she goes to council and then to present the grievances of the people here, which of water is a basic right for the people of Coronationville, for the people of Westbury and the surrounding areas. But however, Joburg Water is not playing their part. She gave us an example to say, actually yesterday only they promised that they were going to bring 3 water tankers, but that has not happened. We've had some residents saying that Patriotic Alliance, Gaten Mackenzie, actually assisted them with a water tanker. But another concern raised by the ward councillor, she says that actually when they go to council, they expect action to be taken, but it seems like there's not much that's happening. So that's what we've understand so far that has been going on in this area.
And as we continue to monitor all those visuals that we're seeing on our screens this moment, Horisani, we can see some of the residents as well there, some of them from the gates of their homes, in fact, observing what is currently unfolding right now. I know that you've managed to, get a sense of what they're actually saying as a build-up to this moment. And also you heard from a lady that spoke to you a bit earlier on. But what are most of them saying this moment?
Actually, we spoke to a pensioner. He's 82 years of age. He says he's got a wife, she's 80, that he's taking care of. And for him not to have water, he outlined so many challenges that they have as residents. I mean, you speak to some of them, they say actually there's a mosque that has a borehole that allows them to can go there and fetch water. But here, majority of the people, you'll remember that the area dates back to so many early days of Johannesburg. Some residents will tell you they've been here, they were born here at Rahima, Moosa, some 55 years ago. So now they are people mostly are elderlies, which it becomes a problem if you don't have grandchildren to send them to those water tankers, or you don't have a child or anyone who can go do it for you, then it becomes a problem. But also they're saying the government shouldn't forget that water is actually a basic right that people shouldn't be denied.
And Horisani, I think it was on our sister station SAFM this morning where I heard that there are also some somewhat severe traffic disruptions on that route or on that stretch of the road. I saw earlier on another motorist was being turned back. Can imagine the inconvenience as well as quite widespread, but also when we take it back to the cause as to why these residents decided to take their frustrations out on the streets. Now it's a broader issue in its entirety.
I think now so many people got the message clear, because you remember it started early hours as early as 5 a.m. So we see now there are not even cars that are even trying to wanna come to this side of the city, because as you can see, my colleague Masabat, our video journalist, she's showing visuals of the tyres that even as much as police are trying to clear, the roads are not easily accessible. So I think people have started as early as this morning to make use of alternative routes. Police now are on standby. There's nothing much of action that's happening in terms of the firing of rubber bullets, stun grenades. We talk about also the community members have paused a little bit from that, but then the situation remains tense. I mean, from a distance, from the other end, we can see some cars turning back as much as the police have tried to clear here, but they are going back. So I think this level of protest have had a negative impact when it comes to motorists being inconvenienced, but I think they got the message clear where they started to make use of alternatives. You can hear now, I mean, another firing of a sound of officers firing as people try again to throw stones at the direction of the police.
And Horisani, I'm going to circle this back to the issue that seems to be the matter at hand here, and that's the issue of water supply for residents there in Westbury. I heard a bit earlier on, you also touched on the issue of the water tankers that usually supply these communities with water in their time of need. So what were some of the concerns that some of these community members raised around that? Because I know there was also talks around that and how they don't want these tankers to be coming in to supply them. No, they want an actual water supply.
Yes. Actually, they say, I mean, for all these years that they've been living here, they've always had a seamless water supply where you'll have running water, you'll have water to flush your toilet, you'll have water for all the activities that you wanted. But now they feel that now the water tankers, they call them the water mafias actually, because they say this water, it's only, they are made, they feel like they are being used as ponds, that they don't get water so that the water tankers can come here. They even make examples of, you remember the situation of Hammanskraal, and now there are reports of Mamelodi not having water, that they are saying South Africa is in a way turned into a mafia state where people are denied basic rights because so that someone can loot millions by coming with a water tanker to supply them with water. But then they say also they don't know where the water is coming from, and the level of purification of that water. What if then there's contamination, something that then can lead to them getting sick or even losing their lives if we even zoom back to the Hammanskraal situation where they've been such before in the past.
And I can see some of the residents as well.
As we try, I think Masavata will try to speak to the councillor here. Councillor, sorry to interject. Could you please talk to us just a bit? I mean, how do you feel now about this situation right now?
I am angry, I am frustrated, and I'm not going to speak to the media anymore.
Why?
Guys, the media is just shooting what they want to shoot. Guys, please, our residents need water. That's what they need, and they need the cops to stop shooting at them. That's all.
And when you at council there,
to speak to the media, guys.
When you're at councillor, what is it that you have for the people?
No comment, please, guys. Respect my wishes. I spoke to you guys already.
As you can hear, does that, and she's trying to.
Please. As the whole council,
it seems very, very chaotic right now. As you had, we tried our best to can get the side of the councillor, but seems like it's she's angry and all that. But at this stage, it seems like then the residents have started again throwing bottles at the police. As you can see, that hell is about to break loose.
And Horisani, as we continue to keep an eye on your visuals now, it's quite unfortunate, that the councillor would not be willing to speak, as one would assume that she forms somewhat of a bridge between the community members as well as some of the people that are watching all of this unfold currently. Perhaps let's hear from the residents as well. Have you managed to hear from some of them if they are willing to speak to you?
I think I lost you in a sec.
I'm saying I can hear the residents now are chanting they want water, and we can hear some of those what appears to be stun grenades on this side being fired there on the ground. Let's just hear from some of the residents. Have you managed to speak to some of them at this moment?
Yes. Actually, yes, we are about to speak to one. Just hold on fast.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Jaden. The police are fast to come shoot us for water. They fast to come shoot us for water. We don't have water for over 3 weeks here. But when our brothers are laying dead in the street, they nowhere to be found. Yeah, they're shooting us. It's peaceful. They're shooting us for nothing. What's happening, guys? We need our community to stand together. This is not right. Tear gas, we're standing peacefully with no weapons, no bricks. They're throwing tear gas here right now. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Also throwing stones and bottles at the police officers.
They are, because they are shooting at us first. We put our bricks down at a point and then they started shooting at us because they found the opportunity that the bricks are down. Now, what can we do? They are so fast to come with for water that we're fighting for 3 weeks. But if our brothers get shot, he lays for over 5 hours in the street. For over 5 hours in the street, but they shoot us for water, but they can't go to the proper gangsters. This is not right what we're going through here.
Jaden.
Coronationville and Westbury.
Jaden.
Resident of Coronationville.
Jaden, just tell us about your situation. How has it been in the past 3 weeks?
It hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. My auntie's business has been on a slow because of the water. We haven't been bathing. Everything is not going as planned. People are not going, our children is not going to school, work. The solar geysers that we're supposed to have current water in, the solar geysers don't have water because why? There's no running water from the taps. So we need water. It's hard for us. It's hard. It's very hard for us. Our community, we're trying to stand together peacefully, and they're doing this. Police at this moment, our current police 2025, they are nothing but cowards. Straight, nothing but cowards.
There you heard it from Jaden, telling us about his situation. And this seems to be something for many of the residents here. You talk to them, they've got children. We've seen children coming back actually from school because they had to suspend some of learning today based on what's happening here in the community. You can see police here, they are still up in arms.
And I must say, Horisani, that also bears testament to the ripple effects of all of this that is currently unfolding now. Listen, thank you so much for that report. In the meantime, let's touch base in just a moment or so right here on the agenda. Horisani Sithole watching that story for us.